Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm going to do the gauntlet. Those of you who watched yesterday, you know that I'm in the process of trying to rank Kodama, so I have to get the gauntlet done so that I can stick him in there, because you can't use a monster that's ranking in the gauntlet. And we want to 140 him, which is going to take a day, and I want to use what's left over to be able to rank my Bombetta, who's only a cap rank, which means it should be instant. So I need 500 to be able to rank him, and then I can get the rest from the dungeon, hopefully, if everything goes correct. So what I'm going to do is rank him up now, and then we're going to go into the dungeon and try to make the dust back. First, let me make sure the dungeon's not glitched, because if the dungeon's glitched, then I want to just rank Kodama. Okay, dungeon looks fine. Alright, rank up Bombettas. Yeah, I just wanted to check, because the last thing I want is some crazy thing to happen, like I can't do the dungeon and can't make the Stardust back. So yeah, it looks like we only need to do like 90 or less in the gauntlet to be able to rank him. Alright, so we're gonna go feed him. I think that puts him at 133, only 132, I mean. Wow. I thought it was 133. Alright, so hypothetically, this node could technically end in a failure. You can't bait it because they have Froma, which means they stamina regen. And if you don't bait it, there's a chance that this Illume could purr your Bombetta and then hit your whole entire team with blind and daze and a bunch of other things. And if that happens, we're just going to cleanse it away. I just need to remember to change my skills on Kodama, because I always have them set for PvP, because I run him on my defense. So let's change that move for Noxious Demons, and then let's get in here. I'm trying not to waste much time in today's gauntlet, because I've been up since yesterday. Just wanted to get the gauntlet done so that I could go ahead and rank my guy and then go to sleep. That's the move that he could do after a purr, but when he doesn't do the extra turn move first, it really doesn't matter. And it's going to be the same thing on pretty much all the nodes until we get later on, whereas after tomorrow, I will have hopefully more team speed to be able to fully team speed Tobora on a node, or be able to fully team speed Kodama when with Lindworm. But either way, the point would be that I'll have more team speed to be able to outspeed nodes where the second guy is super fast later on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I sped through the dungeon node. This one, the guy is just going to CDA. Shouldn't be a lot of damage on Bombetta. So hopefully we get out of here with pretty much a close to full health Bombetta would be my guess. I mean, he did use a damage move, which normally he sometimes will just use a 0 damage move. And we're CD8, so we won't be able to heal. We do have a 0 CD8 we could punch with, but I'd rather just have the stamina. Yesterday we got special twice, so I'm hoping today we can get special less than twice, or not at all would be even better. Alright, so with a quick rune change we can hopefully eat these 3 coming nodes, but I'm not for sure. As long as the cat UFOs have under 17k power, we should be able to eat all the hits. We successfully ate that hit. I don't even want to worry about healing Bombetta. I think we just let him soak off his stun. If he somehow gets another turn, we'll heal. If not, we'll use the runes. Alright, so there's the first special. So we don't have Mega Taunt, but we're not CDA'd. We're drowned, but with plenty of HP. So I'm thinking he's gonna die. There's no sense to special him. So dude's got around 30% of his life. I'm just gonna heal. We know that we can heal that back. This is a 63 stamina costing move. This is only a 36 and guarantees that the guy dies. So let's just go for the 36 and guarantee the guy dies. Alright, so I'm going to be a lot more risky on this node because we're actually going to try to eat this guy, plus Dr. Watts' hit. So yeah, it's going to be a lot more damage on my bomb than I'm used to. I'm hoping he's going to live. It's a good test. I just don't feel like using a bait this early. But it could be my downfall. This could be the node where we were supposed to use a bait. But I'm guessing that Cat UFO is going to hit me for around half, and then he's only going to hit me for like a quarter, and then we're going to hopefully be able to heal. But if we're stunned, I guess we will have to use his second move. Either way, this is going to be the challenging node. How many are we in? 90 dust in. So we're going to try to break the bank on 120 dust. I mean, it is what it is. We just ranked this guy, so maybe let's push him to the limit, I guess. Alright, so yesterday I misplayed and took off traits. Today I want to go right after the damage. Now, depending upon how hard this guy hits our bomb, will depend on what we do with our turn. He hit us for 200k. He'll hit for less next turn. So theoretically, he could hit me for 200k again next turn. Plus, we take damage from the shock. So it's a question of, do we want to heal bomb? Or torture out this Dr. Watts? I think we're going to get an extra turn since Armor Claw is on the map. So let's just be aggressive. I mean, theoretically now a guy is like poison, dazed, damage reduced, accuracy reduced. We're going to put torture on him since we have enough health. We just want to make sure that he dies. We missed our torture. I really don't think it's relevant. I think the guy has enough on him, but just in case. So I didn't notice how fast that guy was. I should have Noxious Demons instead of Poison, but Poison does reduce by 20%. It just takes away the chance that he might have missed. Dude's torture immunity came back, so I want to try and kill him. Alright, so this guy is definitely fast enough that he's going to get 2 turns after our 1. But the way we have our bombs set up, I'm hoping that we can eat 2 hits from him and not have to really worry. I mean, the only really risk here is that our curse would miss on the attacker. So I don't really need to trade disable first. But I could go that route. I don't think we're going to. It didn't miss, so we have nothing to worry about other than alts. I'm pretty sure the hit that the enemy can deal on us is more threatening than the hit Bombetta can deal to himself. Alright, so this cat UFO has 17,800 strength, so he might actually hit harder than the last ones, but I still think we should be okay. The other monsters are super slow. Alright, so this Van Daken is the fastest one we've won against so far this dungeon. He is definitely going to get 2 turns after my 1 Kodama turn. So I want to expect my guy to take 2 hits. We do have protection from the possession, basically. But he's also going to hit harder than any of the other ones hit so far, so let's see what happens. Yeah, so he rocked us for like 350k. I think we trait disable into the Noxious Demons and then into Amber Dust before he goes again. And that should have him hitting less than 270k. The armor trigger is going to cancel out the nightmares. And then the worst thing Bombetta can do is punch himself in the face. meaning it brings us down to the only thing beating us is an alt. So the only thing here that really hurts us is punching himself in the face, but thankfully we're set up to our possession. That's the worst thing that can happen is a 0 cooldown punch to our face. So that one hit a lot harder. I guess it's because of his level. He's 230. Alright, so if possible, I'd like to drain Metal Bead too, but it's most likely not possible at all that any monster that I own can take a hit from a level 240 63k monster. So the only way to drain something like that is with better traps, and then like letting Henrich get beat on by Cat UFO and it trigger everybody. So either way, I think we could basically just play this out, because we're going to either drain the Cat UFO and then get killed, or we're going to just get killed by the Cat UFO. So it's one or the other. We're about to find out. So he's definitely drained. I mean, my only worry here is, should I be bringing Bombetta instead of Lindworm with all team speed? Since Bombetta can theoretically eat a hit that malfunctions and preserve my team for a later node. Whereas if Lindworm does not eat the hit and something crazy happens, my team's done and there's Bombetta's just sitting on the sideline. I think that is correct. Alright, so hopefully we don't lose our Bombetta, but anything is possible. But we also get to Sunburn. So we could have a Sunburn, Poison trigger, and Quicksand trigger, all before Cat UFO goes. He's gonna go again after Bombetta, as far as I know. That's why I think Noxious Demons is the correct play. He'll have extremely reduced accuracy too, but he has that damn buff, so that's probably not even important. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it like this. I think the worst that happens is we lose our Bombetta to it. I don't think you can reduce something's accuracy that's already getting an accuracy boost. Cat UFO is not going to go again. We really do want this damage reduction on him, though. That's the most important thing, even though I'm more worried about getting his health down. So Cat UFO is definitely not the problem. If they're gonna special, they're gonna special. Hopefully, yes. Using a bait team because I don't think there's any way that my Bombetta can survive 27 or a 20k strength level 250. Or maybe we don't have to come back in with anybody because he's possibly drained. Yeah. So there's a small chance he could hit us. I think it's highly unlikely. Just thinking about putting a team speed on our guy, but I think we'll just play it like this. He might have a move. No, he didn't have a move. I don't think he can one-shot my Bombetta since we brought health through Noxious Demons. And an Amber. I don't think he can. Honestly, I don't think he can through poison either. I don't know, he might now. I wasn't expecting to have to charge. Holy goodness. I'm definitely dead. Does that guy have enough stamina to do a move? I think he does. I think we bring Henrich in. We drain the whole damn node of stamina. Alright, and since he's gonna go twice to these other monsters, I don't want to give him a chance to recharge on his second turn, so I want to be able to exit. So 1 relic trigger, 2 relic trigger, out of that dungeon. She'll have her evade gone and have stamina when Manny takes his normal turn. So I think we just baby out the rip. So we apply Mega Possession here. It's gonna go to Armor Claw because he has Taunt. So if we revert, we can baby again. It seems like best shot we got. Possess all enemies. Baby him. We missed with both. Get the hell out of here. Alright, we're trying to get a curse on this guy. Like, we've tried a ton. He's finally cursed. And this can give him Navarius, which will prevent him from getting possession immunity. Revert ourselves. Really should have put King of Atlantis on that guy. Did that really just happen? Wish I could see how much stamina he has, but his life is in the way. That curse should hopefully eat it all. So we turn transfer to Manny. And we mega possess this guy again, if we can, which we can't. So we just tried twice to possess him, that's all. Since he theoretically had Harden. Alright, so he's dead next turn. Just in case he ain't dead. Alright, so we gotta bait this cat UFO guy. So he's fast enough to go twice. But we didn't bring enough stuff to drain him all the way anyway, so we kind of want him to go twice, I think. If he somehow goes twice and doesn't kill this guy, he's so screwed. So he's all the way drained. Can mega possess the cat. Or baby them. See, death countdown them. The cat goes, kills Blackfeather and Manny. Blackfeather comes back. I think the correct play here is to pass turn to Manny, Mega Possess the cat, Total Blind the water guy, hope that her metal hit doesn't kill my Manny, but kills Blackfeather only. He's got some intense accuracy, so maybe he will kill the water guy for me. Or be a pecker ahead and kill nobody for me. Thanks, bro. How the hell did that guy eat that, though? I don't think we have any other moves. I need this cat to quit playing around and kill somebody. So now's where we go for the baby. She's immune to possession, so we don't have any other choice but to try and total blind her. Alright, so she's total blind and dead on her turn, I'm hoping. We do the same, we pass turn to Blackfeather and do the same thing to the other guy. We revert on ourselves. Jesus. Alright guys, so that was my playthrough this morning. It took me forever to upload it because I slept all day and then I wanted to edit it after I woke up. And the reason why I wanted to edit it is because, believe it or not, I cut half of it out, meaning it was an hour and a half of recording the gauntlet, and then it's actually only 45 minutes now, whereas plenty of the time is spent with me just stopping and thinking for a really long time, stuff like that, and then fast forwarding through parts of it. But either way, that's my record so far, and I wanted to go ahead and leave it at that, and then I need to work on a more constructive way of making my gauntlet videos faster. I am definitely jealous of people who do the gauntlet in 20 minutes. It takes me forever. I feel like if I don't go slow, I won't get my Stardust for the day. But either way, I will be working towards trying to find a way to make them faster in the future. I will be putting another video up later today, so stay tuned. Later.